Hey, what's up guys? My name is Michael and today I am playing Minecraft. This is going to be a new series I'm going to start. Um, I don't know what name I'll call it yet, but what I'm going to do is make a Jurassic Park type thing around this village and the surrounding areas. As you can see, if you look down on my toolbar at the bottom, you can see the toolbar down the bottom here. You can see that I have the archaeology mod, which allows you to have dinosaurs and such. So I thought it'd be a pretty cool idea if I fenced off a big area around this house, this village. I mean, yeah, here's the main house basically. So that's where my base camp's going to be, and then all the surrounding buildings and such is going to be full of archaeological um, change the color scheme to Windows Basic. Right, my computer's being retarded. Sorry about this, guys. Uh, yeah, here we go. Right. So basically, I thought it'd be quite cool to make this area full of archaeological stuff, archaeology, whatever stuff, and make a type of Jurassic Park type thing. But I'm going to do um, the fencing before I actually like, hatch the dinosaurs, because I am in 1.8 and the mod's been updated, and yeah. I know Sly Fox Hound has the same idea, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to do it as well and create my series on me building this village. So, yeah. As you saw over there, the main house was down here. Um, yeah, it's the main house. This is boot camp, or whatever you want to call it, base camp. Um, but yeah, and then the other surrounding buildings will be full of archaeological stuff. So I'm going to just turn these into sticks to create the fences and I'll start creating. I think. Um, so yeah, I have relic scrap, bones, and biofossil. I need relic. I need the relic and the bone fossil to create the actual dinosaur egg itself, because I'll need to check the forums and stuff on how to create the things, but that's a different story. Um, See if I can remember how to make what do you call it, fences. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about today was, considering this is going to be on the theme of Jurassic Park, I'm going to talk about Jurassic Park itself. Um, I've seen the first and second film so far. I have seen the second film before, but I wasn't really concentrating when I was watching it, and it's night time now. I better sleep because I'm playing on normal, and knowing me, creepers will blow me up. But yeah, I watched the first one a couple of weeks ago when I was off sick, and I watched the second one. I think it was 2 weekends ago. Out of the two so far, I prefer the first one, because I think the storyline was better. And there's a skeleton. I'm gonna go back inside. Uh, and there's creepers as well. But yeah. Anyway, I prefer the first one because I think the storyline for the first one's better than the second one. And I prefer the characters from the first one. So yeah. So I'm going to talk about my what happens in the first film. If any of you haven't seen it, but I'm sure you have, I'll talk about what happens in the first film, and then my kind of review of the first film, I guess you could say. Um, Basically, what happens is you start off, or the film starts off with this guy and his, I think it's his wife or it's his fiance. I'm not too sure. Tell me in the comments if you know, if you know what they are like in relative to each other. Um, But yeah, so basically this guy and his, I'll just call it fiance for now. This guy and his fiance are big archaeologists, and they are digging up fossils on a um, site in some sandy desert place. I'm not too sure where the sandy deserty place is, but they're digging up, and then they find a fossil, and some kid goes, "Oh, this is stupid," and then the guy gives him this big story, gives the kid this big story about how good the dinosaurs are and that he doesn't understand and all this. So yeah, and then some old guy comes and flies in a helicopter and offers them to go and visit Jurassic Park for themselves. Jurassic Park was a new theme park where families would go on holiday to learn about. Oh my god, where families would go and learn about the dinosaurs and the way they lived and things like that, which is pretty cool. I like to go and see something like that if it worked better, but um, yeah, and then they went through it when they got there. They went through this demonstration thing down at the labs to show them how they created the dinosaurs out of um, blood samples they were able to collect from mosquitoes, which carried fossilized mosquitoes inside bits of amber, because the basically the logic was, if you had a fossilized mosquito with dinosaur blood in it, the blood would also be fossilized, so it would be able to recreate the dinosaur DNA out of this piece of blood sample they could find from a mosquito. So, and then they replaced the body structure with the frog, so they could create the body of the dinosaur. But yeah, and then basically what happens is they go on this tour and it goes wrong and it starts raining, and then some evil fat guy tries to take this sample of, I'm gonna say it's a sample of DNA to some guy. Yeah, I think it was some sample of DNA from the science labs that he was taking, which would be premature eggs. I think it's called premature. I'm not too sure. But anyway, he goes to take this sample of eggs to some guy, and basically what happens is he turns off. I think he locks up his computer and kind of locks up the whole science system thing and stops all the cars from working and things. And so the guy, these two kids and some other guy they all got trapped in these cars in the night time while it was raining, and then they all got ambushed by a T-Rex. Some guy ran to the toilet and hid. He got eaten, and then the two kids and the guy who had the fiance ended up getting attacked by this T-Rex, and it was basically them trying to survive and find their way back to the camp with his wife or his fiance. And this chicken with the art is lagging. I hate my computer at the moment, sorry guys, it's a bit laggy. But basically, yeah, and then they all get home safely, but the park is deserted, and they just completely drop the topic of Jurassic Park and say that it should never be recreated because, oh, I forgot the most vital part. Basically, they used female frog DNA so that all of the dinosaurs would be female. However, they didn't realise that one type of frog, or the type of frog they used to create the dinosaurs, had this one specific gene that allowed a being or the female to change into a male or produce male hormones to stupid chicken produce male hormones and basically reproduce to continue the species, and this is what happened with the dinosaurs. So they were all reproducing and it got out of control. And I think one of the quotes was, "You can't control life, it always finds a way to reproduce," or something like that, because the guy who was in the second film said this. But anyway, so basically this whole thing happened, and then they ran off back to the mainland, and that was the end of the first film, really. But basically, I liked the first film because it was bad, but in the sense of being good at the same time. If you understand what I mean by, it was a bad film, but the storyline is good, so therefore it's a good film in my opinion. But you can agree with me or disagree with me. Tell me in the comment section what you think of Jurassic Park if you've never seen it. If you're in America, I'm pretty sure if you go and watch CTFXC, they give you a 3-month Netflix trial, but you have to be American because I've already tried. Because I am one of the CTFXCs, or whatever you want to call us. So yeah. So my overall opinion of Jurassic Park is it's a good film with a good storyline. It all fits in well together, and did create a good cliffhanger to create a second film. The second film, however, I didn't enjoy as much, but I'll talk about that in the next episode. I think that it's the first episode, so I'm just trying to set up the boundaries and things. So next episode I will create the archaeological. I have speech problems, I swear to God. But yeah, basically, next episode I will try and create some more fences, or I'll have the basic fence boundaries ready, and I will start creating the dinosaur DNA and eggs and things and the equipment needed to start creating my archaeological digs and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, if you like this Minecraft episode, because I'm going to have to end it soon, otherwise my internet connection's not going to be able to upload the video. But if you like the video, please leave a comment, a like, and possibly if you enjoy my content, give me a sub, because I'm kind of lacking with the subs at the moment. I have about 11 subscribers as of the last time I checked. So yeah, see you guys next time.